Hello, everyone. It's Laurel here. I am here to give a little bit of info tonight on signs and just talking about signs that we see out in nature, signs that we may see reading a book or on in our car, listening to the radio, number signs. There's so many different signs that give us validation if we're paying attention and if we're in the moment. Some of the signs I wanted to give examples and tell stories of some of the amazing signs that I have gotten over my journey, the years of my journey. I have been on this journey 25 plus years, and that gives a lot of time for signs. I don't recommend that, but I know why I believe that I have have been on the journey for so long. Anyway, I'm here to tell you that it was all worth it. And anyway, going on to signs. Signs we can have signs, seeing signs with we're walking around and we find a penny. You know the song "Pennies from Heaven." Pennies from heaven, da da da. That old tune, definitely it is a sign from our angels that they are near. They want to get your attention. Be be willing to ask for a sign if you really need a sign. If you're really struggling with something, ask for the signs and pay attention, be in the moment, because you will get signs. Another common sign that I've gotten are feathers, walking, or even in the house, walking into a room and all of a sudden a feather floats down in front of me, and I'm like, where did that come from? Obviously it wasn't like a bird feather, but but anyway, so feathers, coins, number sequences. You may be driving in your car and you look ahead, and on the license plate is 555. Look it up. I Google a lot of numbers. I put in 555 angel number, and that'll come up in Google, and you can look up the meaning. 555 means change. And you can be looking at a clock, 555, 444, 222, 111. All of those are number signs and sequences, angel numbers that you can look up. They have books on number sequences that you can get off of Amazon.com, or you can just Google the number as well and find it that way by putting in the number and then putting angel number behind it, and it'll come up for you. Other signs, whenever I've closed some major chapter in my life, I've gotten signs. I'll give you an example. When I had made the decision that I was going to get a divorce, I had I can remember the day, I can remember the place, everything. I was walking down the road, I was out for a walk, walking down the road, and I had this huge flock of geese fly over me in a V formation. And, I believe, if I remember correctly, that means new directions. And it just blew my mind. I've had that happen several times with the geese. Another sign that I have gotten when I've closed out, major chapter in my life was I can remember ending a relationship, coming home, driving in the garage, and turning off my car, getting out of my car. I'm standing in front of my car, and the big garage door closed behind my car, right? And as that closed, I was standing in front of my car. I was out of my car. My car was off. And both windows came down on my car. Both front windows came down on my car. And the message that I got was, when one door closes, a window opens. In this case, it was two windows opened. And it was at that time, two friends of mine came back in my life. So it was a very miraculous moment. Very, very miraculous. My car was off. I was out of the car, standing in front of it, and the windows came down. That's a miracle. So it was pretty awesome, pretty wonderful to be able to tell that story. And if it can happen for me, it can happen for you. Ask for the signs. Don't be afraid to ask your angels for signs. Another time I had asked for a sign. I ignored the sign, but nevertheless, I asked for the sign. So if you're going to ask for a sign, make sure that you follow the sign. I was aware of it, but I had my mind set. I was about to buy a new car. I got this sign. I said, if this is not meant to be, show me a sign. And the power went out in the car lot. The power went out in the place where I was going to buy the car. And I just chuckle looking back at that, and, it's here nor there. But yeah, if you're going to ask for the sign, pay attention, yes, but also think about whether you want to follow the sign or not. That's what they're there for. They're guiding posts for us. They're validations for us to know that we're going the right direction, that we're on the right path. And that's an important thing, and it's reassurance from our angels and our guides, our spiritual team. So let's see. I gave you an example of, another story that I have about signs is, I was teaching Montessori preschool at the time, and I had to go out to the bus to meet a little boy, and met him out at the bus. I get to the bus door, and the bus driver is yelling at the little boy, come on, we gotta go. So, the little boy comes to the door, and he's like, he was really upset. And he's like, I can't find my car. And, they said that they had checked everything. The bus driver went back and checked, and there was no car. So then I said, did you check your backpack? Check your pockets? Yes. So the little boy started coming down the big steep steps toward me, and as he was coming down the steps, this car drops out of nowhere, drops in the air out of nowhere, and the little boy and I saw it happen, and we looked at each other, and he got off the bus, and I said, oh my gosh, it's magic. And, and the little boy just kept talking about it all day. And he just said, it was magic. And it was his angels watching out for him. And somehow that they got a hold of the car and boom, dropped it right in front of us. So, it just awe-inspiring moments, miracle moments out there to be had, and it's just believing and being in the moment, being rooted and grounded in the moment. Anyway, I hope that this has given you some laughter. I hope it's given you some joy, some positivity throughout your day. and some inspiration to be in the moment, ask for signs, and be grateful for the signs when we receive them too. That's another big thing, is to be very grateful for receiving them. Anyway, I wish you all the most love, peace, and joy. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I recently added a link to PayPal. If you'd like to donate, feel free to donate. Thank you so much. Have a great night.